Chosen ones, the divine balance unfolds a spiritual overture. Chosen ones, have you perceived the shift in the air? Those who once met your gaze with arrogance now lower their eyes, consumed by shame that clings to their very being. Is their guilt too profound to bear? You have stood unbowed, radiating a light that defies their understanding, and now their transgressions are etched across their countenances. They sought to dim your flame, yet behold who now trembles at the edge of collapse. This is no mere fleeting embarrassment. They reel under the weight of their own deceptions, each lie now a chain dragging them into the abyss of truth. Watch closely, chosen ones, their shame has nowhere to hide, exposed by the very light you embody. For all the times they mistreated you, dismissed your wisdom, and undermined your purpose, they believed themselves above consequence. Oh, how gravely they erred. The past they buried in shadows now stands before them, a mirror reflecting every act of malice. Their arrogance was a veil, blinding them to the immutable law. Every deed, every word spoken in ill intent, shall demand its reckoning. They thought their power absolute, a reign unchallenged, yet the universe weaves a tapestry of balance, and now the scales tip against them. The divine insight within. You, chosen one, were never truly lost in their web. Blessed with divine insight, you saw through their facades from the first. While they plotted in darkness, you observed with quiet clarity, sensing their true motives as a sailor reads the wind. It was not ignorance that spared you but a sacred wisdom, a gift that allowed you to rise above their petty schemes. But the time of silent observation has passed. The shadows no longer serve you, for you are called to claim your birthright. You have played the observer long enough. Now is the hour to step into the fullness of your power. If you are ready to shed the cloak of modesty and embrace the destiny that burns within, the obsidian inner order awaits. This is not for the faint of heart. It is a sanctuary for those who know they are meant to lead, to wield the ancient secrets that were hidden from you. Within these halls, you will discover strategies to elevate you beyond the mundane, to master the game that others merely play. Begin with an exclusive preview of our upcoming guide, Modern Manifestation Mechanics, a spiritual compass for prosperity in this age of technology. The unraveling of illusions. Their downfall is a testament to the power of truth. Every false smile, every insincere vow, now crumbles like dry clay. They pranced about like actors on a stage, convinced they had fooled you, never realizing you were the director of this drama. Oh, the irony. They thought themselves the puppeteers, yet it was their strings that have now snapped. The masks they wore so confidently, masks of superiority, of control, have fallen away, revealing the hollowness within. They are exposed not just to you but to the world, their true motives laid bare. The people they sought to impress, the allies they deceived, now see them for what they are, hollow shells built on sand. This unmasking is more than personal failure, it is a spiritual reckoning. The relationships they took for granted, the trust they squandered, are now beyond repair. They stand amidst the ruins of their own making, realizing too late that power built on deceit is but a mirage. The weight of unconfessed shame. Do not await their apologies, chosen one. Their pride is too wounded, their shame too deep. They cannot bear to admit their wrongs, for that would mean acknowledging the truth they have denied for so long. Their silence is not a slight to you but a testament to their inner turmoil. Their inability to apologize is your victory. It proves they know they have lost, that their attempts to control you were in vain. You need no validation from them, for the very fact that they cannot face you is the confirmation you seek. Their shame is their punishment, a prison of their own creation, while you walk free, unburdened by their failures. As they wallow in regret, you rise stronger. The fire they sought to consume you has only tempered your spirit, forging you into something unbreakable. You are the phoenix, reborn from the ashes of their deceit, while they remain trapped in the ruins of their own design. The divine plan unfolding. Everything that has transpired is part of a greater design. You were placed in those challenging situations not by chance but by divine will, to reveal the true nature of those around you. These trials were not meant to break you but to shape you into the vessel of light you were born to be. You have gained wisdom beyond measure, resilience that defies understanding, and a clarity of purpose that guides your every step. The path ahead is paved with the lessons of the past, each challenge a stone laid to support your journey. You are not common, chosen one, you are rare, set apart by a destiny that others cannot fathom. Those who underestimated you now face the consequences of their blindness. They see your light shining brighter than ever, a light they tried to extinguish but only succeeded in fueling. Your power lies in your ability to rise above, to move forward with grace and strength, unshaken by their pettiness. Step into your sacred power. Now is the time to embrace the fullness of who you are. The Obsidian Inner Order is a gathering of kindred spirits, a collective of chosen ones who walk the path of divine purpose. Here, your power multiplies, your vision is shared, and your challenges are met with unwavering support. Within these sacred halls, you will uncover the ancient wisdom that empowers you to bend reality to your will, to manifest prosperity not through worldly means but through spiritual alignment. You will be armed with the knowledge of spiritual warfare, the blueprint to claim what is rightfully yours. Remember, your journey is not just for you. As you rise, you lift others with you. Your strength becomes a beacon of hope, your resilience an inspiration, your wisdom a gift to the world. The divine power that guided you through the dark times is still with you, lighting your path, reassuring you that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Chosen one, the road ahead may hold challenges, but you are prepared. You have been forged in the fire, tested and proven worthy. Now step into your power, hold your head high, and walk the path of divine purpose with confidence. Your light cannot be dimmed, your destiny cannot be denied. The best is yet to come, for you are a chosen one, and your journey has only just begun. Chosen ones, the alchemy of divine rebirth, a spiritual odyssey. The sacred furnace of trials. Chosen ones, have you felt the fire within? That flame which burns brighter in the face of adversity, refining your spirit as gold in the crucible. Those who once sought to break you now cower before the strength they unwittingly forged. Their shame is not merely a reaction to failure but a recognition of the divine power they tried to suppress. They thought to bury you in doubt, to suffocate your light with their negativity. Yet every blow they struck only fueled the fire of your resolve. Now they stand aghast, watching as you emerge from the flames unscarred, transformed, transcendent, a living testament to the power of divine resilience. Their attempts to dim your radiance have only made you shine more brilliantly. This is the alchemical truth: what seems like destruction is often the divine process of rebirth. You were not broken by their attacks but remade, each trial a chisel shaping you into the masterpiece you were always meant to be. They saw only your surface, never fathoming the depths of the sacred vessel that is you. The meditation of awareness. In the stillness of meditation, chosen one, you discovered the key to their undoing. While they thrived on chaos, you sought clarity, sitting in silence, connecting with the divine wisdom that resides within. This was never passivity, it was a sacred strategy, a way to observe their patterns without being consumed by them. Through meditation, you learned to separate their noise from your truth. You witnessed their manipulations not with anger but with compassionate detachment, understanding that their actions sprang from their own spiritual blindness. This awareness became your armor, protecting you from their toxicity while allowing their true nature to be revealed. The ancient sages spoke of watching the play without becoming the play. You embodied this wisdom, chosen one. As they acted out their dramas of control and deceit, you remained the silent witness, grounded, centered, connected to the source of all truth. This is the power of spiritual observation: to know without engaging, to see without being seen. The karmic tides turn. Now the cosmic scales tip in your favor. The karma they sowed with every act of malice now returns to them threefold. Their arrogance blinded them to the universal law of cause and effect, but you with your divine insight always knew that justice would be served in due time. See how they struggle under the weight of their own deeds. Every lie they told now echoes in their minds, every betrayal now a thorn in their hearts. They thought they could escape the consequences of their actions, but the universe is a precise accountant, and no debt goes unpaid. This is not schadenfreude, chosen one, but the natural order of things. Their fall is not your victory but a necessary correction in the spiritual balance. You have no need to seek revenge, for the universe has already enacted the perfect justice. Your role is to witness this with equanimity, knowing that all things unfold according to the divine plan. The Obsidian Inner Order, a sanctuary of seekers. Within the Obsidian Inner Order, you find your tribe, those who, like you, have walked the path of trials and emerged as beacons of light. This is not a mere community but a spiritual family, united by the shared experience of overcoming darkness and embracing the divine within. Here, you will delve into the ancient practices of spiritual alchemy, meditations that transform suffering into strength, doubts into clarity, and challenges into opportunities. The Modern Manifestation Mechanics Guide is but the beginning, a portal into the wisdom that allows you to co-create with the universe. Through group meditations and sacred rituals, you will amplify your power, connecting with the collective consciousness of chosen ones across time and space. This is where your individual light merges with others to form a spiritual force that cannot be ignored, a force that will heal the world and restore balance. The spiritual warfare of non-resistance. Your greatest weapon, chosen one, has always been non-resistance. While they fought with weapons of hate and manipulation, you conquered with love and resilience. You did not engage in their battles but rose above them, demonstrating that true power lies not in dominance but in spiritual integrity. This is the essence of spiritual warfare, to stand firm in your truth without sinking to the level of your adversaries. You diffuse their negativity by refusing to absorb it, redirecting their attacks back to their source through the power of your purity. They thought to defeat you with conflict, but you overcame them with peace. Now they realize the futility of their ways. Their weapons are rusted, their strategies obsolete, for they cannot fight a force that operates on a higher plane. You have taught them a lesson they may never fully understand: that which is divine cannot be conquered by the mundane. The meditation of divine purpose. In moments of stillness, connect with the purpose that burns within you. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and visualize the path laid out by the divine. Feel the guidance flowing through you, directing your steps and illuminating your way. This is not a passive meditation but an active engagement with the universe. As you focus on your purpose, you align your energy with the cosmic plan, drawing to you the people, opportunities, and resources needed to fulfill your destiny. The more you meditate on your divine role, the clearer your path becomes. The Obsidian Inner Order will teach you advanced meditation techniques to deepen this connection, rituals that allow you to communicate with the spiritual realm, receive divine inspiration, and manifest your highest good. You are not alone on this journey. The universe is your partner, and meditation is the language of your collaboration. The legacy of the chosen ones. You are part of a long lineage of chosen ones who have walked this earth, each leaving a legacy of light in a world often overshadowed by darkness. From the ancient prophets to the modern mystics, these souls have shared your experience, facing opposition, rising above, and fulfilling their sacred missions. Your story is part of this great narrative, chosen one. The challenges you face, the victories you achieve, contribute to the ongoing evolution of human consciousness. You are not just living for yourself but for the future generations who will benefit from your courage and your light. As you embrace your role, you join a spiritual army of peacemakers, healers, and visionaries. Together, through the power of collective intention and divine alignment, you will help birth a new era, an era where truth prevails, love conquers fear, and every soul recognizes the divinity within themselves and others. Stepping into the divine now. The time is now, chosen one. The universe has prepared you, tested you, and now calls you to full activation. Leave behind the doubts that once plagued you, the fears that once held you back. You are ready to embody your highest self, to walk in the fullness of your power. Enter the Obsidian Inner Order with confidence, knowing that you are joining a community of equal souls who see you, honor you, and walk beside you on this sacred journey. Access the ancient wisdom, master the modern manifestation techniques, and become the spiritual warrior you were born to be. Remember, your light is needed now more than ever. The world is crying out for truth, for love, for leaders who operate from a place of divine integrity. You are one of those leaders, chosen one, called, prepared, and ready to make your mark on the world. As you move forward, hold this truth close: you are never alone. The divine guides your steps, the ancestors watch over you, and the community of chosen ones supports you. Your journey is sacred, your purpose is clear, and your victory is assured. Rise, chosen one, and claim your birthright. The world awaits your light. Chosen ones, the alchemy of sacred fire, unveiling ancient meditation rituals. The hermetic roots of divine transformation. Chosen ones, the fire that refines your spirit is not a new phenomenon. It echoes through the ages, rooted in the hermetic traditions of ancient Egypt and Greece. The alchemists of old understood that spiritual transformation follows the same principles as the transmutation of base metals into gold. They spoke of the Magna Stone, not a physical artifact, but a state of divine alignment accessible through sacred meditation. In the Emerald Tablet of Hermes, the foundational text of alchemy, we read, "As above, so below." This maxim is your key to understanding the alchemical process within. The trials you face are not random, they are reflections of the celestial order, designed to purify your soul as the stars purify the night sky. Those who opposed you unwittingly became the crucible in which your divinity was forged. The 4 stages of alchemical meditation. 1. Nigredo, the blackening embracing the shadow. The first stage of alchemical meditation begins with confronting the shadow self. This is not a time for fear, chosen one, but for compassionate observation. Sit in stillness, visualize the darkest moments of your trials, and allow yourself to feel the emotions they evoked. The alchemists called this putrefaction, the decomposition of the ego. As you meditate, imagine the shame and guilt of your adversaries transforming into fertile soil. Just as a forest fire enriches the earth, so too do these dark emotions nourish your spiritual growth. This is not masochism but sacred transmutation, turning pain into wisdom, trauma into triumph. 2. Albedo, the whitening awakening the divine light. The second stage emerges when you begin to see the light within the darkness. In this meditation, visualize a white flame igniting in your heart. This is the lumen naturae, the natural light of the soul. Focus on the moments when you rose above conflict, when your resilience shone brightest. The alchemists used silver to symbolize this stage, for just as silver reflects light, your soul now reflects the divine. You will feel a cooling energy washing over you, neutralizing the heat of anger and resentment. This is the oblutio, the washing away of impurities, leaving only the pure essence of your being. 3. Citronides, the yellowing harmonizing with cosmic wisdom. The third stage connects you to the wisdom of the universe. Visualize a golden light flowing from the crown of your head to the base of your spine. This is the aurum patabile, the liquid gold of spiritual insight. In this state, you become a conduit for divine knowledge, understanding the patterns that once confused you. The alchemists associated this stage with the sun, for just as the sun illuminates the world, so too does this meditation reveal the underlying order of your experiences. You will gain clarity about the roles of those who opposed you, seeing them not as enemies but as unwitting participants in your spiritual awakening. 4. Rubedo, the reddening becoming the philosopher's stone. The final stage is the union of the divine and the human. Visualize a deep red flame merging with your entire being. This is the Ignis Celestis, the celestial fire that transforms you into the philosopher's stone. In this state, you realize your power to turn any experience into spiritual gold. The alchemists used rubies to symbolize this stage, for just as rubies are formed under extreme pressure, so too is your divinity revealed through trial. You will feel a profound sense of wholeness, knowing that every challenge was a necessary step on your path to becoming a living testament to the alchemical truth. The sacred geometry of alchemical rituals. Chosen ones, the alchemists did not rely on words alone. They understood that sacred geometry channels spiritual energy. When performing alchemical meditations, visualize the following patterns. The circle symbolizes eternity and the divine unity of all things. As you meditate, imagine a circle of light surrounding you, protecting you from negative energy. The triangle represents the trinity of mind, body, and spirit. Visualize a golden triangle above your head, connecting you to the divine realm. The squared circle represents the union of the finite and the infinite. Imagine this pattern at your heart center, balancing your human experience with your divine nature. These geometric patterns are not mere symbols but gateways to higher states of consciousness. The alchemists called this sacred geometry, a way to align your physical body with the spiritual cosmos. Alchemical meditation in the digital age. The ancient alchemists could not have imagined the digital age, yet their wisdom is more relevant than ever. In modern manifestation mechanics, we adapt these timeless practices to the modern world. 1. Digital nigredo, transmuting online negativity. In today's world, negativity often comes through screens. When you encounter hateful comments or divisive content, use this as an opportunity for alchemical meditation. Instead of reacting, take a moment to visualize the anger behind the words transforming into positive energy. 2. Virtual albedo, cultivating digital light. Whenever you use technology, imagine your actions sending out waves of white light. Whether you're writing an email or creating content, infuse it with the intention to uplift and inspire. This turns mundane digital interactions into acts of spiritual alchemy. 3. Cosmic citronides, harnessing global consciousness. Join online meditation circles to experience collective citronides. When thousands of chosen ones meditate simultaneously, a golden field of energy is created, one that transcends physical boundaries and connects with the cosmic wisdom. 4. Digital Rubido, becoming a spiritual influencer. Use your online presence to embody the Rubido stage. Share your journey of transformation, inspire others with your resilience, and demonstrate that even in the digital age, the alchemical process of spiritual rebirth is possible. The Alchemical Journal, a tool for transformation. Chosen ones, to deepen your alchemical practice, keep a sacred journal. In it, record Nigredo entries, write about the challenges you face, acknowledging the emotions they stir. Albedo reflections, note moments when you felt inspired or connected to the divine. Citronida's insights, journal about the lessons you've learned from your experiences. Rubido affirmations, create powerful statements that embody your transformed self. The act of writing is itself a form of alchemy, turning abstract thoughts into concrete wisdom. The alchemists called this scriptura sacra, sacred writing that captures the journey of the soul. The alchemical prayer, invoking the divine fire. Use this prayer to initiate your alchemical meditations. Divine fire of transformation. Burn away the dross of my ego. Purify my spirit with your sacred heat. Transmute my trials into wisdom. And make me a vessel of your light. As above, so below. As within, so without. Let the alchemical process begin. Repeat this prayer 3 times, feeling the fire of the divine ignite within you. This is not a passive request but an active invocation, calling forth the alchemical forces that dwell within and around you. The legacy of alchemical meditation. Chosen ones, you are part of a lineage that spans millennia. From the ancient Egyptian priests to the Renaissance alchemists, seekers like you have used these practices to transform their souls. Now it is your turn to carry this wisdom forward, adapting it to the modern world. The alchemists believed that the Philosopher's Stone was not just for personal transformation but for healing the world. As you master these meditations, you become a catalyst for global change, your purified spirit radiating light that helps others on their own alchemical journeys. Remember, the fire that refines you is the same fire that lights the stars. Embrace the alchemical process, chosen one, for it is through this sacred work that you fulfill your destiny and help bring about a new age of spiritual enlightenment.